Hello friends, we are continuing with our exercise on JAIIB Accounting and Finance mock test. Here is our question. A person wants to receive rupees 1250 every quarter for 5 years at 12% per annum rate of interest. How much he should invest now? Friend, this is a question on annuity. And this is our option. Option A, B, C and D. And here is our calculation. So we will use the formula A means annuity, this amount, 1 minus 1 divided by 1 plus R raised to power n, and all this divided by R. Here R is the amount per payment period, n is number of period, rate of interest being per annum. The calculation here will be made on quarterly basis. So 12% per annum is the rate of interest per annum. Quarterly rate shall be 3%. And number of quarters in 5 years, we have 5 into 4, 20 quarters. Now we can make the calculation. So 1250, 1 divided by 1 plus rate of interest raised to power period. So rate of interest is 3%, written as 0.03. Time here is 20 quarters, and here again rate of interest. When we make this calculation, we get this amount, 18,596.85 paisa. So here is our answer. Option C is our answer. A firm needs rupees 1,70,000 to replace its machinery at the end of 5 years. At 12-year rate of interest, how much it should contribute every month? Friend, this is a question which involves annuity and sinking fund. So here this is the total amount. This is the future value, and we are given rate of interest and period, but we have not been told what will be the amount of annuity. And amount of annuity we have to make calculation. We have these options. Let us now make calculation. The calculation shall be made by using this formula. Annuity 1 plus R raised to power n minus 1 divided by R. So here 1,70,000, it will be equal to this. So monthly payment will be made 5 years into 12 means 60 months, and rate of interest 12% per annum means monthly rate of interest 1%. So we take here 1%, that is 0.01%, raised to power 60, that is 60 months. So 1,70,000 is equal to this amount. So this is our answer. 1,70,000 divided by this formulation, it will give us answer A. So A shall be equal to 2081.56. So this is our option. The compound interest on sum of 2 years is 153, and simple interest is 225 for 3 years. What is rate of interest and the principal amount? Here we are given compound rate of interest on a particular amount for 2 years We are also given simple interest rate for the same amount for 3 years, and we have to calculate the interest and principal amount. Here goes our answer. Let us see the explanation. Simple interest for 2 years is 150 and compound interest is 153. So for 3 years this is 225. For 1 year it will be 75. For 2 years it will be 150. So compound interest is 153 and simple interest is 150. So the difference of rupees 3, it represents interest on 75 because there is a gap of 225 and 150. Hence rate of interest shall be, so the formula will be the difference amount divided by the principal amount into 100. Difference amount is 3, principal amount is 75 because this 3 is interest on 75 rupees multiplied by 100, so 4%. So 4% should be the rate of interest. Now we can make the calculation of principal amount of also. To calculate the principal amount, rate of interest multiplied by 100 divided by, interest multiplied by 100 divided by rate of interest into period. So we can make the calculation 225 into 100 divided by 12, so 1875, that is the principal amount. So 4% and 1875, this is our option. Here we have the option 4%, 1875. A bond has been issued with a face value of rupees 1000 at 8% coupon for 3 years. The required rate of return is 7%. What is the value of the bond? Here in this case, we have to calculate value of the bond. And here we have the options. And how to calculate the value? So coupon rate is 8%. This means coupon amount will be 80 rupees. 8% of 1000 is 80 rupees. And this will be received for 3 years. In the last year, along with coupon, the face value of the bond shall be received. And current rate of interest, that is 7%. Now we shall make calculation of the value of the bond. So the cash flow for different years will be discounted at 7% and present value calculated as under. So first year 80 rupees will be received at 7% rate of interest. The discounted value shall be 74.77. So coupon amount divided by 1 plus R raised to power n. So here 0.7 represents rate of interest. So 1 plus rate of interest. So total amount becomes 1.07. And here discounting is for 1 year only. That is why 80 divided by 1.07, it will give us this value. Plus for second year. So now it will be discounted for 2 years. So 80 divided by 1 plus 0.7 into 1.07. So this is the value which we shall receive for second year. We shall receive 80 rupees in the second year. The present value of that amount is 69.88. For third year, 1000 plus 80, 1080 shall be received. And this amount shall be discounted for 3 years. So 1.07, 1.07, 1.07. So 3 discountings have been done. The value of 1080, which shall be received at the end of third year, is 1026.25. Now we can add the value of this. So the value of 1080 is 88160 and not 10202625. So 881.60, this is value of 1080 discounted for 3 years at 7% rate of interest. The total value will be 1026.25. So here is our answer. A is our answer. A 10% bond with face value of rupees 1000 is purchased at 900. What is the current yield? Current yield. Here are our options. In this case, we have to calculate the current yield. And to calculate current yield, we need the following formula. So we are going to make the calculation. So here we have the coupon amount on 1000 at 10%. We will get 100 rupees every year. So here is the coupon amount, means the amount of interest to be received every year. Here we have the purchase price. So coupon amount divided by purchase price, this is our current yield. So 1000 divided by 900 multiplied by 100, so 11.11%. And option A is our answer. So to calculate current yield, the formula is coupon amount divided by purchase price multiplied by 100. When the required rate of return, that is YTM, is less than the coupon rate, the premium on the bond as maturity approaches. The premium on the bond. So when required rate of interest, that is YTM, is less than the coupon rate. Let us say coupon rate is 8% and YTM, that is current market interest rate, is 7%. Then premium on the bond as maturity approaches. So here we have the options. The premium on the bond increases, the premium on the bond declines, it remains same, and none of the above. Let us see the explanation. What is the theory? The theory says when the required rate of a return, that is current market rate of interest or YTM also, is less than the coupon rate, the premium on the bond declines as maturity comes near, as maturity approaches. So our answer here is it declines. So when required rate of return, that is YTM, is less than the coupon rate, the premium reduces, decreases as the maturity comes near. X purchased two bonds, bond 1, bond 2, face value 1000 each, coupon 8%, maturity 4 years and 6 years respectively. So there are two bonds, bond 1, bond 2, the face value is the same and coupon is also same, but maturity period is different. For bond 1 it is 4 years, for bond 2 it is 6 years. Now our question is, if YTM is increased by 1%, YTM means current rate of interest of the market. If it is increased by 1%, the percentage change in price of bond would be. Here we have the options. Let us see the explanation. At 8% YTM, the market price of the 4-year bond is 1000. So this is the value. At 8%, it will be same. If YTM is increased by 1%, its price will be, so 80 rupees is the coupon amount. So coupon amount, it will be in the form of an annuity. It will be received every year for 4 years. So we can make use of the value tables PVIFA, present value interest factor of annuity. So for 4 years at 9%, we can take PVIFA of 80. As regards the principal amount, that is 1000. For 9% at 4 years, we shall take PVIF. So PVIF is present value interest factor. So for a fixed amount, PVIF table is referred. For annuity, PVIFA table is referred. So this table is not given here, but the value we have taken. For PVIFA at 9% for 4 years, the factor is 3.2397. So 80 multiplied by that factor. And for 1000, for 9 years, for 9%, for 4 years, PVI, that factor is 0.7084. So these factors are available in the factor value tables. So we have taken the value, now we can make the calculation. So 80 multiplied by this value, it gives us 259.17. 1000 multiplied by this value, it gives us 708.40. So we add up the amount. So 967.57 is the current value of the bond. Hence the increase will be how much? So 1000 minus 967.57, so this is 32.43, divided by value of bond, that is 1000. So 3.24% is the change in the price of bond 1. On the same pattern, we can also make change. We can also make the calculation for bond 2. Well friends, this completes our session on these mock tests. In the mock test in our study material, these explanations are available. Thank you friends.